Yeah, get it on. Got to get it on. No choice but to get it on. Mandate, get it on. Welcome to the program. Welcome, David Wild.
They call me Stone Cold Creamery, Ace.
That's right. Stone Cold Steve Austin coming in, and I have some PSAs for him to read. I don't know if we have his last one. Maybe Bryan or somebody can find that, but
yeah, dig that up.
I came up with some for him to rattle off, so that ought to be fun. Allison Rosen, good to see you.
Hello, Adam Carolla.
Bald Bryan. I want fucking cabbage.
Jason Dixon wants that for top drop.
Do want some cabbage. It's missing in my life. I used to order meals with cabbage. Grandpa used to make things with cabbage. There's no more cabbage anymore.
The best part or the worst part is how it smells when you're cooking it.
Yeah.
Like farts.
Yeah. And speaking of farts, oh, Jesus Christ. And I've said this many times. Growing up how I grew up, I was never prepared for my life now, in that my life growing up was my mom never leaving her room and everyone just sitting around the house sort of looking for a place to die, like an old animal. And now it's people in and out of the house. It's nannies and tutors, and it's just like, essentially strangers, people you don't know, and the only relationship you have with them is you pay them and they do something to your kids.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm going to complain about that in a second. But
That's
anyway,
foreshadowing.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
So, David Wild, do you know what song that is?
Don't Come Around Here Anymore by
wow,
Tom Petty.
Wow. Scary. You didn't even know
Produced
that.
by Dave Stewart, who you blame for it.
I do. I do.
I read your tweets, man.
All right. So, there's people in and out the house, and it's like the maid comes on Friday, and she comes anywhere between 8:30 and 9, and you just have this person sort of in, and it's weird sometimes when everyone is gone and I'm just around the house and she's just around the house, and Friday's my sort of sleep-in day, and I might get up as she's walking in the door, and I'm in my bathrobe, and I'm a little morning wood, gassy. It's just that time, I'm in no mood. I want to put my face on. You know what I'm saying?
Girlfriend.
And so last week on Friday, I'm standing at my sink, just rinsing out a coffee mug in my bathrobe, and I'm just letting that I have not intentionally farted in 9 hours sort of fart go. Not angry fart, not we ate Mexican fart, but the fart that says I've not tried to expel anything from myself in some time.
Like you're making up for lost time.
Yeah, like I'm sure a little slips out during the course of the REM, but I'm talking about not with the fist pump and the,
like you're shifting out of neutral.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm thinking more Kirk Gibson rounding the bases after hitting the home run at Dodger Stadium. The fist pump. So
that's like Dennis Eckersley shaking her head, walking
right.
up the mound.
I'm standing at the sink with my back to the front door. When your front door opens, you just sort of see the sink, and I'm just letting a couple go, and as the door's opening, it's just mid fart, and you can't unring a bell and you can't unring an ass. You cannot get that fart back into the barn, as Grandpa used to say. So she's just walking into a course of my farting at the sink, and fine, I'm in my bathrobe, and it's that kind of thing where she's not going to acknowledge it. I'm not going to acknowledge it. It's fine. It'll be our little secret. And then I pour myself a cup of coffee, and then I head upstairs, and I plop down in front of the computer. And now it's time for fart round number 2, because now I got a cup of coffee. And it's that now it's the second round where now I'm awake. I got a half a cup of Joe in me, and things are percolating a little bit down there. And
they're brewing.
The first one was just kind of a blow off. I hadn't done any real active
you were
farting.
Actually bleeding the valves.
I was bleeding off some gas at the beginning, but this one is now, all right, I'm pushing a little bit. I've had some coffee as a primer. Now I'm sitting at my desk.
You came to fart.
I'm in my office. I'm letting the world know that I've showed up to fart. And as I'm in my office, I'm letting the next one go. It's been a full 7 minutes at this point as she bursts into the office. Doing this move, by the way, the knock with the door flying open, I would like to examine the reason. Let's really just focus on what a knock is attempting to accomplish. If you're going to fling the door open as you're knocking.
No, the knock says, hey, put your pants on. Hey, stop farting.
Right.
Hey, take your finger out of your nose.
Yeah. Hey, guy alone in his house sitting in front of his computer. Maybe you just don't want to go flying
Right.
in while he's in his bathrobe. But that knock, it's sort of like, people doing on bathroom stall doors where they do the knock and the push, and it's like, what kind of reaction time do you think I have here if I was sitting upon this toilet mid-shit? And don't you want to know the answer to my knock? I mean, wouldn't you like to hear me go, excuse you, or hear nothing at all?
It's as much for the knocker as the knockee.
Right. So 6.5 to 7 minutes later, she's pushing the door open, knocking as more gas is flying out of me, and I just thought, I brought this upon myself. I don't know what to do about it.
Dear Pulitzer Committee, please accept this submission on behalf of the Adam Carolla Show.
Does this woman realize that you're the hardest working man in show business, or does she think you're a guy who just sitting around the house? Because this is the irony. You are the hardest working man in show business, and yet I bet she thinks of you as a guy in a robe hanging around farting.
That's the only time she sees me, I think. Friday's probably my least busy day, and it's my gassiest for sure, and she catches me robe time just standing around farting. She must look around and be confused. How did he amass this small fortune just sitting and farting? He must have his asshole hooked up to some sort of generator or something where he gets $1 for every fart.
But there is a phenomenon where you will repeatedly meet a certain person and do some embarrassing thing over and over in front of that person. Like you don't fart in front of every single person, and yet you will now. I feel like you're only going to ever fart in front of her.
Yes, that's our relationship. Well, it's weird, and as far as our brains go, we don't have a lot of room to process everything. But it's like Phil Rosenthal and I were speaking the other day. I was like, how is it you're not fat? All you do is drink red wine and eat gourmet pizza in your socks. And he's like, that's just when you come to my house on Sunday night for movie night. You don't see me at noon on Wednesday when I'm on a treadmill.
It's a great answer. It's not completely true. He has a lunch every day. When he likes to go out. I don't know how he does it. I've been around him.
Well, he has a metabolism.
He has a good metabolism.
Yeah.
Bastard.
Yeah. It's the one Jew
bastard. I should be more specific.
Metabolism. So that was the fart is my farting episode. And again, the knocking and entering. It's what you do.
You would prefer breaking and entering to knocking and entering.
Your young son Alec is with you, is he not?
He is
today?
Indeed.
Now
it's like a son to me.
He's what, 13, 14? What is he?
Yes, 13.
13.
All
right. Now
bar mitzvah.
Brace yourself, because I know where this one's going.
As a young lad dying to see a boobie. Now he sees boobies everywhere. There's mobile devices with boobies on them. But as a young boy wanting to steal a glimpse of a boobie, if like your sister's friends were in the dressing room at somebody's house who had a pool, not the Carollas, obviously, you would do a move where you might fling open the dressing room door and go, is anybody in here? Just to see if you could grab sorry. And the thing where you're looking the whole time while you're backing up. Sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. You're not turning away. It's what you would do if you're intentionally trying to catch someone's boob or fart.
Yes, he said a few of those restraining orders are already in
so
action.
He doesn't need to search around. Oh, by the way, we have Stone Cold Steve Austin. I think this was on carrying knives on an airplane. We have his
Night, this is Stone Cold Steve Austin. And it's a fucked up world we're living in. And people are doing some really bad shit. The TSA is about to start allowing pocket knives and horse shit that's under 2 3/4 of an inch back on the airlines. So make sure that when you're packing up with your loved ones, that you're packing a blade just like every other sick, sorry motherfucker that's about to get on the same flight as you. This is Stone Cold Steve Austin. Have a good flight.
Yeah.
Really moving.
Wow.
I laughed and I cried.
I have a few lined up for Stone Cold, so we'll get to that in a second. Speaking of your son, we got a new product over here. It's the Ultra Book.
It's an amazing, amazing machine. It came into our home only a few days ago, and you know how a peaceful home I try to create for my family.
Mm-hmm.
The first time wife and husband and son are fighting because they all want to get their hands on the Ultrabook.
Yeah, I just checked it out. It's a tablet. It's a laptop. It pops open. The screen flips around.
It's the most important technological invention since Fluffernutter.
Yeah.
It's so cool. I actually feel like that is exactly what I need, because I have a tablet and I have a laptop, and I love the portability of the tablet, but I wish I had a keyboard, and this has both.
Yeah, no, I mean, Alec can explain why it's great. I can tell you that my wife is always trying to say, just take a tablet on a vacation, on a day or two trip. But I need to write.
She's talking about Xanax, by the way. She means just chill out and go to bed, old man.
Exactly. But I always have to write some, whether it's a script or book stuff. I never can really be away for 2 days. So this is a tablet, and it's a really great laptop, and it's very lightweight. Alec, what do you think?
It's a really cool computer. I mean, it's really lightweight, it's really fast, and it has that awesome ability where you can flip it around.
Thanks. Get on the
He's definitely David Wild's son. He was talking to the microphone.
It's all right.
Do you know any famous people, Little Wild?
Have you met famous people? You got to drop a name.
A kid's name.
The most embarrassing story of all.
Oh,
Come on.
Not the Ringo story.
Ringo.
Okay. So I was at, I think I was at a concert of his, like I was way younger, and I had just seen the...
Back when he was in the Beatles?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those were the days.
Yeah.
But I was at his concert, and I'd seen the Ruddles, like I think the night before, really recently.
Mm-hmm.
So when I saw him, because I saw him backstage, so I saw him and I asked him if he was in the Ruddles.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's embarrassing.
And Ringo said, unfortunately, I wasn't that lucky, son. And then years later, I was writing some jokes for some Ringo event, and he saw Alec and brought him over. Took him by the hand to introduce him to Eric Idle, and said, "Tell him what you asked me."
Yeah, the Ruddles was like the spin-off, sort of the Spinal Tap version of the Beatles from. I don't know if it's as lost archivally or it's back or
you can still get it, and it's the most brilliant thing. And honestly, I remember thinking that the kid,
there's two mics there, so this is easy.
Okay.
Because there's two of you, and you each only have one mouth. So, Alec, you turn that one mic toward your mouth.
Okay, I'm not sure if I understand this. Can we just go over this a couple more times?
Two mics, two mouths.
Yeah, the important point is the Ultrabook is like the Beatles technology.
Yeah. Do the flip thing.
The Fab 2.
Okay, so...
Do the thing where you flip it open and flip the thing. So that's the thing.
It's like a laptop, all that kind of stuff. And then you can take the screen out, flip it around, close it, and it's a tablet. It's really cool.
And what kind of screen does that tablet have, Alec?
I believe it's some kind of Gorilla Glass, and it has very little glare.
Ooh,
like I used to outside, there's no glare. It's
and
awesome.
show how the touchscreen works.
And it's touchscreen, and you can drag from any of the sides to go to the start menu or back to the desktop.
All right, we're impressed, and it starts at $500. That's a super impressive part, and that's it. You don't need
light too.
You don't need the tablet, and I do have that thing. Even though I'm lame, I don't want to travel with the laptop because yes, it's too heavy and it's bulky, and it's all that thing with the airport, and they take it out and put it on your head and shut it off and all that.
I've been spending so much money sending him to private school. Now I'm just going to get him this Ultrabook and leave him in a room until college. And I
would throw all your bulky computer stuff and your tablets and all that on eBay and buy one of these babies right now. Click through our Amazon link and search Intel Ultrabook. At least just check it out. It is the newest. It's the smartest. It's the coolest. Thank you, Alec. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Or do. Thank you, my brother. And you're not leaving with the tablet, right? I know you can walk it out to. I trust you. You can go out to the warehouse with it, but that really should go with me. I mean, let's be honest. All right, David Wild here. Stone Cold Steve Austin coming in a couple few. I had some other stuff I wanted. Oh, yes, the pie. Did Gary give you that?
He gave this
somebody
to me.
Someone tweeted me from the Huffington Post,
yes.
right? The people tweet me things that annoy me, but it's fine. It turns into content for the show. It's the best pies in order.
Mm-hmm.
This is the best pies.
That's what someone here has decided. These are the best pies. Yeah.
Now here's the thing: no one here ever has to read the Huffington Post again. I know you contribute on occasion, David Wild, but I'm sorry. It
not after this whole pie mess.
It's you sitting around with an earnest face, saying that. Let me try to think of a. Danny Ainge is the best player to ever put on tennis shoes and play in the NBA. You hear me, Brian? Danny Ainge.
I agree, Aceman.
Oh yeah, well, he would. But it's and me with just and you can bring up Wilt Chamberlain, you can bring up Michael Jordan or Larry Bird. And I just go
150 better players. There's at least 150 better players.
Danny Ainge, the best. Think about it. And now the good news is when I bring up basketball or anything else, you never have to listen to me again because clearly I'm insane.
He's not even the best player GM to ever play.
Clearly I'm insane, and that's what's going on with the Huffington Post.
Can I hear about what the top-ranked pie
but
is?
You no longer have to listen to him for anything on any topic in any matter. Here it is.
But my column on Huffington Post today, read that and then shut it off.
Yes, and then shut it off.
I very much enjoy Allison's writing on
Thank
Huffington
you
Post.
very much.
She's a great writer.
Thank you.
Really
well,
cool.
they have 20. You want me to go?
Yeah,
you want me
just
to do all 20?
barrel through.
All right, number 20, Oreo pie.
Okay, first off, that's a kind of video. That's not a pie.
Oreo pie?
It's not even a pie. Look, you got to fucking... Okay, fine. Moving on.
19, grasshopper pie.
I don't know what that is, but I guess it's green
Is that with mint
something.
something?
I think so, which means I can't get on board.
Just go top. They should have just gone top 10, but go ahead.
18,
Ultrabook is next, right?
18, lemon meringue pie.
Lemon meringue is a great pie.
It should be higher than 18.
Should not be 18 or lower in this case. Yeah.
17, Mississippi mud pie.
You show a little respect. That's not bad.
Another rental. Go ahead.
Well, I've never had that.
Mm-hmm.
Just mud pie.
Yeah.
16, banana cream pie.
Good should be ranked much higher or lower on the list. Yes.
Number 1 in my opinion.
15, really? Shaker pie.
I don't know what shaker pie is. I've had
don't
Quaker pie. Never had shaker pie.
You've really had Quaker pie?
No, I have no idea what that is. I made that up.
14, pecan pie.
All right, good. These are all good pies.
13, pumpkin pie.
All right, but pumpkin does not crack the top 10.
That's
so already
bullshit.
your pie list is null and void. But continue. Pie in the sky.
Didn't you have a little Quaker pie when you were on the college tour in Pennsylvania? You know
yeah.
What I mean? Little Quaker pie.
That's good. We'll edit that out.
Number 12.
When you're riding home with Alec and you start talking, did you just turn up the radio? Very slowly. His hand just reach over.
Oh, I love this song.
Just turn it up. It's
commercial.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Steve Miller.
Oh, yeah, but the way the acoustics of the Bedspread King is just awesome.
You love the Cars for Kids jingle?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
1877 cars. Okay. Donate your. All right. What's number? All right.
Number 12, coconut cream pie.
All right. So hold on. Coconut cream, lemon meringue, pumpkin. None of them cracked the top 10. All right. Interesting.
It's gonna be a robust top 10.
Yes.
11, peanut butter pie.
Again, not a pie. Not a pie, like Oreo pie is not a pie.
What is it?
It's just some shit you made up and put. You can put anything you want into a pie tin, but you can't call it a pie.
Number 10, chocolate peanut butter pie.
That's all right. That's a candy dessert. That's not pie. It's pie. It's in a pie tin. If I take fucking flank steak and put it in a pie tin, it's not cow pie.
There's no bacon
pie.
pie.
The pun. Yes. All right. Keep going.
Number 9, apple pie.
Okay, that's good, but it seems like a little higher rank than that.
Number 8, cherry pie.
Now, everyone likes cherry pie. I'm not a huge cherry pie fan. Too gooey for me, but it's fine. Should not be above the lemon, ranked higher than the lemon meringue or especially the pumpkin.
Do you like the song Cherry Pie or the pie more?
I do like, I hate both of them, actually. Go ahead.
I'm with you on the cherry pie. It's like little eyeballs in there.
And it's gooey, yeah.
It's weird. We have similar taste in music and pie, but nothing else. Number 7, peach pie.
In season. All right, this is an abortion.
Number 6, strawberry pie.
No, strawberry pie is
a strawberry pie.
I don't know.
That was my reaction.
When it's in season and it's done by Marie Callender's and you put tons of whipped cream on it, it's pretty good. But it's not better than pumpkin pie.
Number 5, chess pie.
Don't know what that is. I think it's another rental. That's a gay move, right?
Number 4.
I blew him through the glory hole and I left a little chess pies. Forget me not.
Chess, the piece.
Oh, sorry.
Chess.
Yeah.
Isn't that your recommended African birth control method?
Chest pie.
Chest pie?
Yeah, that's right. Coming on the tits.
Cream pie. Number 4, blueberry pie. Again, texture.
Not a big blueberry.
Number
pie
3,
fan.
key lime pie.
Key lime is good, but you can't put it in front of pumpkin or apple.
And number 3, strawberry rhubarb pie. Sorry, number 2, strawberry rhubarb pie.
No, again, too weird and exotic.
A lot of splitting of hairs, too. The chocolate peanut butter and the peanut butter, the strawberry and the strawberry rhubarb.
All right, number 1, chocolate cream pie.
It's fuck. How many times do I have to say this? People, it's pudding. It's called chocolate pudding that you put in a fucking pie tin. It's not a pie. It's just pudding. Chocolate is
it's pudding in a fancy bowl.
Chocolate's cake. Yeah, chocolate cake is fine. I like pie better than cake. If I want chocolate, I'll have some German chocolate cake. You spooning fucking pudding and then Cool Whip over the top of it into a prefab pie shell. It's not a fucking pie.
Adam, I'm deleting Huffington Post from my Ultrabook. I don't, as much as I love my Ultrabook, I will not write any more Huffington Post.
This is a fucking attack, is it not?
The terrorists win. If we accept this pie decision.
You have put chocolate pie, 12 places, 13 places in front of apple pie or in front of pumpkin pie? Are you fucking high?
It's un-American.
It's un-American.
Chocolate pie. Would that be on your top 20 of any list?
Should be disqualified for not being a pie. Isn't a pie like filled with goodness and fruit and chopped up things?
There's no logic
pecans?
here.
There's zero.
Never
this
again.
Is a zero. This is a zero.
You could go cream #1, but it would have to be banana cream. You can't go.
But the thing about banana cream and lemon meringue is they are fashioned from fruit. That's sort of the thing with a pie, right?
And they existed. This didn't exist 8 years ago. None of this shit, Oreo cookie pie.
I need to find out what chess pie is, because I have heard of that.
You could look it up on my Ultrabook.
Okay.
I'm sickened. Chess pie recipes vary, are generally similar, and they call for the preparation of a single crust and filling composed of eggs, butter, granulated sugar, brown sugar, vanilla. This sounds like custard pie to me.
Yeah, it is a custard pie. But what sets it apart is the addition of cornmeal. And corn syrup, which creates a more gelatinous. Gelatinous is not an appetizing word.
No.
They need to change that to something.
Yes.
Phlegmy consistency.
That's what it is.
Pie is then baked. The finished product is often consumed with coffee.
Compliments it well.
All right.
You know what song I would sing to this pie list? Don't come around here. No more pie list.
I heard that song. It ruined my evening. I was driving home from dinner, and I turned on the radio, and I heard that song, and I was like, ugh. And then I realized everyone's so dedicated to Tom Petty that nobody wants to say anything about the guy. But this is a horrifically bad song. It's horrific. Now, it's not Tom's fault. Tom's allowed to shit out a stinker every once in a while, but it shouldn't be played, right?
If you want me to, my feeling is it's not a great song. It's a great the record. It's a cool record. It was a cool video. I don't dislike it the way you did. It's actually I found the history of this song. You want to know the history of this record you hate?
Yes.
It was actually started by Dave Stewart with Stevie Nicks. And then I think I kept the sense someone made out with someone or someone was too high. Someone went home and Tom Petty the next day finished it and really wrote it with Dave Stewart. So it started out as a Stevie Nicks song that Dave Stewart was doing for Stevie Nicks. And they only started working really again, like 25 years ago. Later, they did a record last year that was really great.
But the song sucks, right?
Not to me, but I respect your right to hate it.
Is this the Alice in Wonderland video?
Yes, that was a famous Alice. It was like,
she's a cake.
Yes,
and the eater.
Yes, not a pie.
Yeah.
If she was a pie, the Huffington Post would have put on some kind of bad list.
The lyrics are horrible. That much we can agree on.
Distinctive. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't think it's not one of my top 50 or 100 Petty songs, but I don't hate this song. I mean, it has that 80s thing 100. Now. No, it's not. It's in the top. It's in the bottom 20% of Petty songs for me.
Do you like them all?
I love Petty.
Huh?
I do love Petty.
But it's like, don't come around here no more. Don't come around my back door.
If you know Tom.
All right. I don't know Tom.
Tom he's a lovely guy, but he's got a certain kind of off-putting thing to people he doesn't know. So I think he does capture something about him saying, like, stay away from me. It has that vibe of him. He's a cool dude. He has a little bit of an off-putting energy sometimes.
So he's stuck up, is what you're saying.
No, he's a great guy, but he doesn't if he doesn't know you, he's cautious. And the song has that cautious.
How many scarves would we give him on the douche scarf-o-meter?
No, not a douche. Not one bit a douche.
Not like 4 scarves?
No, he's 4 scarves. He's not Lenny Kravitz.
Okay.
He's not Johnny Depp. He's very few scarves. Although they're very friendly. They were very close at the time.
Lenny who?
Tom Petty and Johnny Depp.
Another video.
Yeah. He did Into the Great Wide Open, and I wrote a TV special for like a Heartbreakers Tom TV special, which he hosted, and it was really interesting because Johnny, who is and was then even a very nice guy, I know that goes against the rub, but he said just keep the sentences short because he doesn't like to read long sentences. So that was like my Hemingway TV special. Every sentence was 4 words.
I hate that song.
You guys have a lot in common. Keep sentences short. Keep people away from you.
That's right.
You guys should become friends.
I tell you, grow the beard,
have
put
some
on a
pie.
scarf.
You could have some chest pie. Chest pie.
Chocolate pie. All right. What should we do? Is Stone Cold here? No, Stone Cold Steve Austin not here yet.
I could do a song which is related to your song.
Please.
Okay. I have a song that I read your tweet about this song, and it made me think of my favorite Tom Petty song that Tom Petty had nothing to do with. This is a song that is everything I love about Tom Petty, but it's done by a great, talented songwriter producer.
Oh, Stone Cold's here.
Oh, okay.
I want to know. Yeah, I do. Well, I know. I don't necessarily want to hear the entire song.
Here, 10 seconds. Play 10 seconds.
But it's the best song that Tom Petty song that Tom Petty had nothing to do with.
A guy named Butch Walker. It's a song called "Weight of Her," and it has that great heartbreaker sound.
Mm-hmm.
And I played it the other day, and I said, "This is the best Petty song. Petty should cover it. It's that good."
Right.
If you listen for one thing.
So it's Petty-esque.
Very Petty-esque. It's a petty crime.
Here comes the captain, sees a firecracker, skinny jeans, 2 lips of honey, yes, she leaves a trail of gasoline. Said drink more whiskey than her daddy, she can even sing. And all the clappers say you're living in her world. The word around the street, she likes the smell of cocaine.
What year is this from?
This is like 2009, I think. The chorus is about to come. We don't need to hear the whole thing, but I just think people should check out this song. Buy it on through Amazon on AdamCarolla.com.
Yeah.
Weight of Her. That chorus, so petty.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's like Dan the Torpedoes all over again.
Yeah.
Like Here Comes My Girl or whatever.
Yep.
Great. You love those, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So Butch Walker, this guy, and he produces like a lot of big Pink songs and a lot of big other artists. He's a big producer, Fall Out Boy, all that, many artists, but he's a great artist in his own right. Really, and a lot of people don't know his stuff.
All right, Butch Walker. All right, Stone Cold Steve Austin is here, so let's take a quick break. We'll bring Stone Cold in. I got some PSAs for him, and we'll do that. Oh, I should tell you, David Wild, throw your Twitter out.
Oh, at Wild About Music. Go on your Ultrabook and go to at Wild About Music. Follow me. That would be good. We're getting very close to 25,000, and I need to get over that hump.
Get past Rick Springfield.
Never. It's going to take.
Don't say never.
I believe we can fly.
Let's do it. All right.
With the help of Stone Cold and you.
Quick break. Stone Cold Steve Austin next. Yeah, get it on. Stone Cold Steve Austin in studio. Good to see you, Stone Cold.
Thanks for having me again, man.
Everybody loves Stone Cold Steve Austin. And Steve's got himself a podcast, new episodes. I should say, first off, we'll do the TV show Redneck Island. New episodes Saturday nights on CMT. 9 o'clock, and then also the podcast, The Steve Austin Show, available on iTunes. Grown Ups 2. Oh, Christ, Steve, you had to be in Grown Ups 2?
Did you make an appearance in that?
No. I've never asked to do anything to make my own vehicles. They don't work very well.
And his own opportunities.
Build my vehicles with square tires. That's my problem. In theaters July 12th, by the way. Website, BrokenSkullRanch.com, and you can Twitter him at Steve Austin BSR. Steve, last time we had you in here, we were messing around with these PSAs, and people really delighted by them. By the way, you look like you're in hard training for a role. Something coming up?
Man, I got a couple of movies coming up this summer, but I got tired of looking at what I was seeing in the mirror, so started throwing down my Shroom Tech Sports, hitting the gym, tuning up the diet a little bit, trying to tighten up. Probably dropping maybe about 10 more pounds. If I can get down to about 240, I think I'll be happy.
Yeah. According to your body mass index, you're morbidly obese at 6'3"
You're exactly
and 240.
Right. I'm a fat sumbitch if you look at the damn charts.
That chart needs to be updated. It was made in the 40s, and it's like if you are 5'9", and you weigh more than 130 pounds, you're morbidly obese, unless you're big bone, in which case you can be 138 pounds.
And when you first start reading those things, if you get real caught up in it, it can really be a mind fuck for you because you think, hold it, I got a fucking problem. I am a little bit on the obese side.
Well, how tall are you, Stone?
Well, I'm 6'1". Was 6'2", got dropped on my head too many times, squashed down an inch.
Sure.
Take that into consideration.
But this at 6'1", I believe body mass index thing would be, 177 pounds or something like that. And if you're big boned or husky, they'll give you like 183. At 6'1", you're getting down to 240. By the way, you look lean and mean at 250, for Christ's sake.
Thank you, I'm hanging in there.
So we were talking about those public service announcements. Brian, I don't know if you have any music there, but last time, I think we were talking about bringing blades on a plane. I thought, by the way, 228 is where you become morbidly obese.
228?
And add in the body mass index, but you're supposed to weigh. We'll figure out what you're supposed to weigh.
So I need to lose like 25 more pounds.
To get to morbidly obese.
To get to morbidly obese.
Right.
I got that going for me.
You should weigh 182.
My heart's ticking like a sumbitch just listening to this.
Yeah, well, look, it's going to explode any second. You really have to figure out a way to shed 70 pounds. Look at him. He's a mess. I bet his balls weigh 80 pounds.
I could say a leg could go probably. That'd take care of a good 50, 60 pounds.
There's a couple things that are pissing me off. One is I keep stepping on other people's gum because what they're doing is they're spitting it out on the blacktop, and the sun hits it, and it almost liquefies, and then I step in it with my tennis shoe, and it makes that weird spearmint bridge that I can smell, which feels really weird and intrusive, and I step in it, and I go, shit, it makes this thing. I thought maybe a PSA for people spitting their gum. Look, I'm sure in Japan they either don't chew gum or they put it in a wrapper and they put it back in the wrapper and they throw it in the garbage and then they bow in front of the garbage can. Here it's just when we're done with our gum, it's like, right? And it doesn't matter. People get out of their car, just spit it in between the two parking spaces, and of course when you're walking around your car, boom. It's like, take 10 seconds and spit it into a fucking hedge or a shrub or something.
You would think I'd be asking too much.
Yeah. No.
To do that.
But
another one. Another pet peeve for me. When they spit that bubble gum in a water fountain, and you go get a drink of water, and there's that damn little grubby piece of gum that somebody spit out of their damn mouth, and the water's not running over that you get in your mouth, but just by it's too
proximity,
close.
Yeah,
it's too close, and I don't want to.
You may as well be making out with them.
But here's the thing: whatever you're done with, be it a piece of gum or a spent tampon, please dispose of it in some proper fashion.
If there's one thing I can't stand is a spent tampon in a water fountain.
Right, that's bad. At least that's a conversation piece. You know what I mean? I can get back.
You'll never guess what I saw.
Keep going
At Jimmy's school today.
Keep going. Right. All right. So Stone Cold, if you could do one for the assholes that spit their gum out anywhere and everywhere.
Well, I tell you what, every single time I come on this show, I drive through a shitload of traffic to get here, and Adam promptly throws me in the grease. First it was a PSA about blades, and now we're talking about bubble gum on a hot street.
Could be spearmint.
All you bubble gum chewers out there, where it's a little bit of spearmint or something to get your breath fresh for some chick you're meeting at lunch that your wife don't know about. Or you just some piece of shit walking down the sidewalk trying to find your next fix. Don't spit your goddamn gum on the sidewalk. Take your time, do your due diligence, wrap it up in a piece of paper. Do something. Drop it in a trash can. Think about your brother. Think about your sister walking down the street. Think about that little puppy dog that might get that tangled up on his little paws. God damn it, people, pick your fucking gum up, put it in the trash can when you get done with it, and that's the bottom line.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, wow.
The dog. That
powerful. The little puppy. The little puppy.
And it raised the stakes with the puppy dog.
It really did. It painted a picture.
Me right here.
Yeah. We all love dogs. We don't all love people, but we all love dogs. Can we do one more, Steve?
Oh, God.
Just one more. They're so good at it. It's your fault for being so good.
Here we go.
These school lunch programs where I got to feed your fucking kids.
Yeah.
I think you should be able to hustle up the 33 cents it's going to take to get them breakfast in the morning. And again, I'll set it up. You mow it down. But my feeling is if you can't afford to feed your kids, maybe you should come on the tits. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you pull out? And I've done the oatmeal math. Scoop of oatmeal, a little tap water, and some brown sugar is all of 18 cents. You don't need the school lunch program. Where you're from in Texas, they have a little something called Pride, and they're self-reliant. But over here, it's a big deal where everyone needs to be fed, and I need to feed them. And everyone gets outraged when I go, feed your own fucking kids, and show them the message that mama and or daddy give a shit enough to cook them breakfast in the morning. It's not the state's job to start taking care of them. We don't need them indoctrinated into the welfare system that early. Stone?
If you can't feed your fucking kids, don't have none. Go buy rubber, save up your money, get a vasectomy, take some pills, go get that morning after gimmick, whatever it takes. If you can't afford to feed them, don't have them. See that dramatic pause?
Yeah, it's powerful.
That's all I got.
That's good. That's good.
I mean, it goes back. I mean, have a little bit of pride. I mean, you know, it's responsibility. Don't just dump your damn kids at school and expect everybody else to feed them.
We'll put it together. We'll put it together.
Why? I don't know how to put it together.
We'll fix it in the bay.
We'll fix it in the bay?
We'll fix it in the bay. We'll dig out the audio. Go ahead.
Wake up time. Time to rustle up those kids out of bed and get them ready for school. And you got to get to work to pay those motherfucking bills they keep sending in the mail. If they stop sending those bills in the mail, you could stop working. But you still got to feed those kids 3 squares a day. 3 squares a day, and it all starts with breakfast. That means breakfast, a little bit of love, right before you drop those motherfuckers off at school so they get their education on. We all know that it takes some smarts to get on in society today, to make the world a better place to live, for each human being to be as good or as great as they can and aspire to be. And it all starts with a loving breakfast served right at home. Thank you.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
About as caring, as tender as I can get.
That's nice. Yeah. No, it's sweet. But firm. Firm. You know what I mean? With a little bit of a message there.
A little bit of a message.
Could be a lot of bleeps in there for a PSA, but we'll make it work.
Yeah, we'll make it work.
Thanks.
So, Steve, you don't live out in Los Angeles, do you?
Yeah, I do. I live in the marina.
You live in the marina?
Yeah, it's a sumbitch coming over here in traffic, man.
Oh, shit.
It's an hour and a half
you need a helicopter, man.
I'm thinking about it. I can't afford one.
I think about all sorts of things I can't afford. Dirigibles, usually involving transportation. Yeah, I know. It's really at that point where it's like Trump and Manhattan, and you got to take off from the top of some high-rise and land. I mean, honestly, the marina to here at this time.
Hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you driving that half-track all jacked up?
No, dude,
with the swastikas on the side of it. I mean,
I drive a Ford Bronco. Short wheelbase, easy to turn, stop on a dime, spit out a nickel change. You can parallel park anywhere. But I just traded for a Suburban. So now I'm driving that land yacht. And that sumbitch, the geometry on that steering is a whole different animal. Longer wheelbase. Takes longer to get in that little bitty space that the sumbitch gives you on the next lane when you're trying to get over. Wish you used your turn signals to get over and give somebody a heads up that, hey, I need to come over here because I got to get on this highway over here.
Yeah.
So that was a little bit of a challenge because I'm adapting to my new longer vehicle.
Yeah, interesting. I had him pegged as a Toyota Yaris man myself. I would never guess the Bronco or Suburban, but
feel stupid now.
Yeah. See, this is what happens. So what you do is you prejudge. You know what I mean? Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh, he's driving a Toyota Yaris. What else would he drive?
The responsible thing to do.
Maybe a Geo Metro, but turns out he drove a Bronco. And now he's in a Suburban. Who knew?
I'm moving up.
Yeah. So you're out here. You live out here because of Hollywood, because of the business?
I don't necessarily have to live out here. I came out here to, more facilitate that process. It's not like I go to meetings every day. But, I'll tell you what, once you've been out here for a little bit, and I've been there for about 10 years, I love Texas. I still have a ranch in Texas, go back and forth all the time. But you cannot beat SoCal weather. There's a lot of shitheads in Los Angeles. And for that matter, in big cities all over the United States. I've been to most of them.
Right.
But the weather here sure makes those shitheads a lot easier to deal with.
Yeah.
It's like a tourism PSA.
It really is.
Let's don't do it, though.
Sorry.
Come out to California, folks. There's some great fucking weather out here.
There you go. All right, he's burnt out. You tell him to do another one. All right, let's do some news. Stone Cold, you jump in, crack wise, and we'll have some fun with it.
10-4 News with Allison Rosen.
She'll read some news from her iPad. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. It's Allison. And when it's time to wrap it up, she'll sign it off as if it cunt. It's Allison.
This is going to piss you off, Adam. Watermelon Oreos. There they are.
Yeah.
It's racist.
Look how... unattractive they look or unappetizing.
Yeah. They got the green to red ratio all fucked up, right?
Is it like an alien face?
Yeah,
It
looks
does
like
look
a
like an
smiley
alien
face
face.
with antennas, but shouldn't it be all watermelon?
Red?
Should be all red.
Yeah. So for anyone who's listening,
Yeah.
you can go to adamcarolla.com and see this photo, but there's like where it looks like a Christmas patty or something, but where the white of the Oreo would be, it's like a yin yang of green, but alien sperm green.
Yeah.
And really bright green, and then really bright pink, and they look like they're just next to each other. It's not even blended well, and it looks disgusting.
The green is for the rind, right?
The best part of the
I
watermelon.
think so.
All right.
Yeah, the part you want to devour first.
So if you're doing guacamole or avocado something, you do light green like that. You don't do the darkish, blackish skin color. Seems insane here.
For some reason, we've all signed off on the idea that the way we represent watermelon artificially is to do the green and red.
Yeah.
I'm not signing off on it.
I've not signed off on that either. And I don't like Oreos. I think they're shitty cookie. I can't stand the fact that they're on anyone's list. And you remaking them. And by the way, like I said, when you're giving tutorials on how to consume the cookie, like, well, I like to break mine in half and then wipe one part on my ass cheek, and then I'll have my dog lick it off. Like, a fucking good cookie's a good cookie. You put it in your mouth, you chew it, and you swallow it, and eventually you shit it out. You don't do the thing where you take it apart and break it apart and lick the center out of it and then put it back together again. By the way, they never tell you what happens after you lick that center out.
Right.
So now what do you have, 2 shitty cookies with no center?
Yeah. And by the way, speaking of dogs licking your ass, sometimes when I'm playing with my dog, he'll lick my mouth, like actually the inside of my mouth. And just for good measure, I always go, ew. But it doesn't really bother me that much. I'm thinking of making out with him. Do you guys have this relationship with your dogs too?
I was feeding my dog peanuts tonight before I came here. I was just feeding her the things, and then I gave her the little bowl I had the peanuts in. I put it in her mouth, and she licked the whole thing out, and then she left one. I popped it out. I was this close to popping it in my mouth, but then it'd mean we're like married or something, and in dog relationships. So I put it out and gave it to her. But yeah, I feed her. I put my fingers in her mouth all the time.
But do you let her lick your mouth?
I don't. I am when I see people letting their dogs lick their face.
It's totally gross.
It's totally gross.
But I'm okay with it.
No, I don't.
It's gross when I watch it, but when Oliver licks my face, I think it's cute.
I'm not down with that. I'm not down with that part with the animals. I like to roll her. My dog sneezes on me, which seems grotesque, and it is. If I like to roll my dog on her back. And my favorite thing is to roll her on her back and then slap her belly, and yell, "Who's a good girl?" And then when she lays on her back, she sneezes. It's like when you go outside and you look up into the sun or something, but it's like clockwork. If I roll her on her back, she does the back. She lays on her back and she does this weird, like, and it's fun to see her gums flap the wrong direction. You know what I mean? Like their gums are like curtains.
Flappy,
yeah. So it's like I invert her and her flappy gums like flap up on her, and then she goes, and I go, okay, here it comes. And what I do is I get past the sneeze, like when you're going out and a wave is coming. You don't try to run back to the shore. You don't try to jump over it. You dive through it. I put my shoulder down, put my head next to her, and she sneezes past me.
Wow.
I duck down and put my forehead onto the carpet. She does the sneeze. She does the pass sneeze. Yeah.
Then you slap her belly and say, "Who's a good girl?"
Yeah, but
what kind of dog is it?
Every once in a while, it's a lab. It's a blonde lab. Yellow lab.
I imagine Stone Cold has some badass dogs.
What kind of dogs do you have?
2 labs. Got a chocolate lab and Shona, the black lab. She grooms my face every morning, so she's licking all over me.
Wakes up.
I gotta give her this one.
Really?
Yeah,
you
can
can
you do the
Let her
pucker?
lick inside of the mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever sneeze on your dog?
No, but I owe her because turnabout is fair play.
It's a good place to sneeze.
You do this?
And I get sneezed in the face. If I screw my timing up, sometimes she just goes right on her back and boom, right in my face. So I had to give her that. I will bet Stone Cold's chocolate lab tastes better than the Oreo with the watermelon flavor. That's what I would bet.
The watermelon flavor of the Oreo, it looks like one of Santa's little Christmas elves took a shit on a biscuit. And then they put a top on it and called it a green and red, whatever the new Oreo's called.
Somebody's going to be
They're
the
just
new
calling it
spokesperson for Nabisco.
Ain't got to worry about them coming on the Steve Austin gimmick, huh?
They're just calling them watermelon Oreos.
Well, you just said you hated the Oreo.
No, they're
I
fucking
dig
horrible.
the regular Oreo. You don't like the regular Oreo?
Not
Overrated.
Not compared to at least the 100 cookies that I have above it. Well, my power rank.
3/4 drunk munchies with a big ass glass of milk.
Yeah, okay. Well, you supplement it with booze and milk. Fine.
See, artificial watermelon and artificial grape are my least favorite artificial fruit flavors.
They can't pull it off.
No.
The best is the green apple, which just tastes like that nothing exists in nature, just artificial green apple, but it's its own flavor.
Yeah.
And
I'm okay with artificial cherry as well.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste like a real cherry, but I'm okay with it.
Grape bothers me.
Yeah.
I don't like the miniature grape jellies they give you when you go to the bad diner, because
me neither.
Pectin. It's just sort of purple, sweet
There's not even a
gel.
hint of
it
pretend fruit in there.
Yeah, at least the strawberry has some pretending to be a strawberry. This is just, do you want something that light won't pass through that's sort of sweet that you can rub on your toast? They don't often couch it that way, but that's the way I hear it.
You're ruining.
It's just, what I'm saying is like marmalade may not be for everyone, but at least it's a decision. You make a choice. You go, marmalade's a choice, strawberry's a choice.
Preserves are a choice.
Raspberry, boysenberry, those are choices. The grape is just weird, sort of gelatinous translucent grape-looking.
It's toast shampoo.
Shit. Yes, you don't need it. Yeah.
Grape jelly, you?
I'm okay with the grape jelly. I'm more of a strawberry guy on the jelly. But that being said, yeah, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, but from the diners now, they're serving dog shit.
It's a pack. The packet's a cop-out.
Yeah.
I don't want the packet.
You mean the little square thing?
Yeah.
The little rectangle that you have to peel the top off of, and then you just have a sticky foil?
Yeah, and everyone avoids the grape and gets the other flavors going, and so they're left with this hopper full of grapes. So
From
sometimes,
1984.
Yeah, they give you all grape, so you get 14 grape choices to choose from. Yeah.
Bullshit. I do like the little wire thing they give you, though, that holds it.
I like that caddy.
Wire, yeah.
I like that caddy.
It's
that's
like a shower
nice.
caddy for your jelly.
You know why? Because that's something that's dedicated.
Yeah.
It's not good for this and for golf balls. It's just good for this. It's a weird little thing. By the way, if you made those and you told people you made those, not only could they not question you, but you could tell them that you were literally a billionaire, and they couldn't question that either.
It's plausible, for
right?
Sure.
That your family's been making those since 1941. And I would say that your great grandfather started making those things, and no one else has made them. And by the way, it's not just the United States; you export all over.
Right. He's got a patent on jelly caddies.
Oh, huge in China.
It's amazing. How did he realize there was a market for it?
I don't know. Old man was a genius, and by the way, on an 8th grade education.
Visionary.
That's you throw that one in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then everyone goes, yeah, sure, yeah.
Do you know how much jelly they eat in Canada?
Yeah.
A lot.
Let's say it's a lot. You're right.
Let's just say I put my kid through college.
This is reminding me of a conversation I either had or saw in a movie, which instills confidence in me and myself. Someone who's like, you're familiar with plastic hangers, right? Well, her grandfather has the patent on plastic hangers.
Mm-hmm.
That person exists, or is in a movie. I think exists.
Yeah. Can you have a patent on that? Anyway. All right.
Or reinvented the whole hanger industry.
Yeah, there's money to make. You can make money. You probably make more money on shit that cost under $2 than you make on shit that cost over $1 million. Guys who make yachts and Bentleys probably don't make as much as the guys who make the widgets,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So Justin Bieber is in the news today because he was in Hollywood in his white Ferrari, and paparazzi were swarming around his car, and then he drove off, and there's video that shows that he basically hit one of the paparazzi, although no one was cited or arrested, and officers say there was no crime committed. We have the video. Tell me what you think.
Yeah, I saw it. The guy, he flops like a punter. Well, I'll talk to Bryan at Stone Cold. Stone Cold played a little ball, but,
punt?
It's 4th and 3, and
he's trying to get the flag.
From this angle, it looks a little more than it is, but if you see it from the side, he does this, whoa. And also...
Did the car even make contact with him?
I don't think so. able-bodied, athletically built brothers don't go down that easily.
By the way, you can see the thought process. The wheels turning as he tries to get up.
Yes.
He goes, wait a minute, there's a payday, and he stops it on one knee.
Now, here's my question.
Son of a bitch.
Later on, in order to carry through the charade, or charade as Stone Cold calls it, you have to call an ambulance.
Yeah.
Because everyone around you, let's see this again, the country's falling apart. See, everyone around you goes, stay down, stay down,
Right.
stay down. When you would be going, get the fuck up or I'm going to pee on you. I mean, when you were young,
Right.
when your asshole buddies hit the ground in front of a bar, you don't get your fucking ass up.
Everybody's looking for a payoff these days. And
Right.
like Justin Bieber, the guy takes the flop, going to try to
Right.
collect some coin. Justin's driving a nice-ass white Ferrari. I'm at Home Depot today. My squeegee busted the other day when I was getting the water off my deck outside the other day. So I bought a new squeegee, about a 5-foot wooden handle on that sumbitch.
Mm-hmm.
So I got it. If I'm pushing my cart this way, I got the damn, stick going that way because I knew if I pointed it perpendicular, I knew there's going to be a sumbitch coming around there who's going to take a clothesline by it
Sure.
and sue me for
That's
just
right.
trying to buy a $15 squeegee.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, these lawsuits between Bieber and myself there's a great
There's a
amount of
chasm
difference
there.
between.
Yeah.
But I was being careful in Home Depot buying a fucking squeegee.
Right. And also, the clothesline would have been followed by a pile driver if you're Stone Cold. And that is not a sprung wrestling mat there, though. That is cement.
He's on the top shelf.
That's oh, look out! That's slab on grade there, baby. That's got to hurt. Yeah. So the guy takes the fall. Now, in order to complete the charade, we must call the ambulance because he can't get up. He's injured. He needs to stay down and call an ambulance. So later on, there's footage of L.A. Fire Department or whoever sending an ambulance over, throwing him in the back of the ambulance and carting him off to some medical whatever, where they're going to take x-rays because he'll have to insist that they go through the entire process. Well, why didn't they take x-rays if you're in excruciating pain, paparazzi? So they'll take the x-rays without. Now, I want him to pay for the fucking ambulance ride. Why should we pay for the ambulance ride? And what about the person who a block over got into a motorcycle accident and the fucking ambulance is carrying the flopper over to the fake hospital so you can get the fake x-rays and do the lawsuit later on? Meanwhile, this guy's bleeding out on the fucking street. What about the consequences of just using the cops, the fire department, or whoever as your own sort of personal injury attorneys, So you got to build the story out. So sit on the ground in the street, block traffic, fuck things up. To mention, what are you supposed to do when you're driving a car and someone's standing in the street and you're telling them to move and they won't leave the front of your car?
Right.
Shouldn't that be the end of it? You're in the street and there's moving cars.
Yes, it should be.
And he didn't look to be in pain, at all.
No, but he did take an ambulance ride. And, you know the city. It's not like the ambulance ride. How much was that? $89. Plus mileage and fuel. No, that was several $1,000s it cost the taxpayers of the city that's broke. So that should come out of his pocket. Look, if we get to the hospital and we see abrasions and we see contusions and broken bones and whatever, good. But if he's fucking fine, then he should pay for that ride.
I'm with you 100%.
All right. You can't do any better than that.
Yeah.
You cannot do any better than that.
Have you guys ever been in an ambulance?
Yeah.
When you fucked up your shoulder playing Pop Warner?
Yeah, I was playing football. I took an ambulance from the football field once. And I always dream of that part where they tell me not to get in the back of the ambulance because a loved one's in there. And I tell them, fuck off. I'm going in the back of the ambulance. And then instead I fall along in my car. But I always dream of that part,
You actually dream of it or you fantasize about it?
To do both. Does one mean masturbate?
Yeah.
Then both.
It can.
Then both. That's right. Yeah. I think only my football. I think only my football injury. Stone Cold, you played some football. Ever get carted off?
Never carted off a football field. Took a couple of rides, in the wrestling business and a couple other things. I don't really remember too much about those ambulance rides. You're awake during, or at least I was.
Yeah.
You're just kind of in the back of almost like an RV, heading to go see some professionals going to tell you what the fuck you just did to yourself.
Right.
Is it like how you see on TV where there's someone over you and everything's beeping and you're all hooked up and stuff?
I had just a severely separated shoulder, and all I remember is the speed bumps in the parking lot of the high school, and every time we went over the speed bump, I screamed in agony because my shoulder was hanging out. That's I remember. I remember the speed bumps, like cha-chunk. And
do you think they would know how to drive around them?
The idea that we have speed bumps is simultaneously the greatest message and the worst message, really, as a society. The idea that we needed to provide things to slow ourselves down. You know, there's shitty cultures don't have speed bumps; they have donkeys. Do you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We actually install shit to fuck our shit up. Like we need to fuck our stuff up and slow our shit down. We're going to put humps in the road. Yeah. And it's in parking lots. They put them in streets. I mean, they'll just put them right down residential streets.
My neighborhood's full of them.
Yeah, they're literally finding ways to slow our shit down.
It's nice because those kids can play near the street now, but it's also frustrating because I have to drive over 8 or 12 of them every night.
Yeah, and then you try to come up with this thing where if you can hit them at a 90-degree angle, which if you do an e-brake and you hit them backwards, you can get the back end to come around and just hit them about 90 degrees with all the weight off the suspension. It's like, it's one of those things.
We filmed Redneck Island in Mexico, and I don't know, for some reason, in Mexico, they love the speed bump. There's more fucking speed bumps in Mexico than I've ever seen in my life.
Those are hookers' bodies.
I mean,
those are guys from who crossed the drug cartel.
And everybody's driving a shit
Those
box.
are politicians.
Politicians.
Steve. Those aren't speed bumps.
Headless bodies.
I wish they'd get them off the road.
That'd be nice.
They're beating the shit out of our cars.
What's up with the speed bump in Mexico?
I don't know. But they love them, and they build those ones with the sharp angle, because they can build the little humps.
Right.
You kind of just go over them.
Yeah.
They build those real abrupt speed bumps. That, you're going to slow down for this thing.
We got to agree on the speed bump, because I feel like there's the mild
speed hump
swell.
And the signs say hump and bump, different signs.
There's the ones you barely have to slow down for, and then there's the ones that are going to bottom out your suspension if you hit them more than 3 miles an hour. Yeah. I think we should unify these things. Yeah, the hump I don't mind. It's the bump.
The hump I don't mind either.
Mm-hmm. It's the bump, not the hump. All right, baby girl, what else we got? What's going on?
The U.S. and the Taliban are going to begin starting talks on ending the Afghan war.
All right. Because those Taliban guys,
it's
great to sit down with them and really pick their brains.
They met a key U.S. demand by pledging not to use Afghanistan as a base to threaten other countries, although America say that they must also denounce al-Qaeda.
Uh-huh.
Are we going to meet at our cave or theirs?
Yeah.
It's neutral cave.
Neutral cave? All right. Jesus Christ. Did anyone know we'd be this fucked up this long? Like,
no.
If somebody said, like, in 1988, like, all right, don't worry, this whole Cold War thing's going to be over pretty soon, and Berlin Wall's coming down.
Nothing to worry about that.
Hasselhoff's going to be huge.
What do you mean gonna be? I'm pretty sure he is.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Pretty huge.
I know, but I meant more in Germany. But anyway, and that'll be that with the Soviet Union. And you'd be like, good, then we can just get on with it then, right? Not so fast.
What's the problem?
There's a whole bunch of those shitty countries you haven't heard of and you can't pronounce.
Yeah, what are they going to do?
They're starting a war, but it's not like
cute.
No, it's not like a real war.
With each other? They're gonna
No, they're gonna like use our shit. They're gonna like fly our airplanes into our buildings and like use these things called suicide bombers. They get like a backpack and they fill them full of rusty nails and they go into like pizza joints at Tel Aviv. It's a fucking it's like pain in the ass number 2.
Is Hasselhoff big or not?
You can find him on the internet.
Okay, thank God.
Sorry, I didn't explain what the internet was. Oh, hey, you're into porn, right?
Who isn't?
I'm gonna make your day. I'm just saying, I needed a little break between the Soviet Union and whatever's going on over there in the Middle East. Like, I feel like it just went right. It just flowed right into it, like a shitty DJ playing 2 songs you can't stand. You know, just sitting there and mixing up. Now it's right into this thing. And these wars don't have beginnings, middles, or ends. They're just kind of.
It's been 12 years.
Yeah,
when we got into these wars, I would have not thought that it would last 12 years.
Well, there's nothing. You're not going to end a war where people don't give a shit. Like, they have to give a shit. You have to go. You need a part of the populace going, hey, man, that's my house. You know what you're doing to my home prices in Tikrit? You're driving them through the basement. through the spider hole where Saddam's hiding. Like, you need a bunch of people that go, look, man, this is a fucking hassle. It's the whole sort of jihad part of it that's fucked everything up.
Yeah.
Germans, Japanese, whatever, Italians, eventually they'll see some reason when you start blowing up too much of their stuff and they go, all right, fuck it, let's just move on. You know what? Let's just go invent something. Let's just start making cars, selling shit, and get a swimming pool.
That is what got us out of the war.
Yeah, to start selling shit to the people that are blowing our shit up and we'll get out of it. This, I don't see. This is a mindset. I mean, this isn't.
It's ideology.
Yeah, it's not about money. It's not about finance or commerce. Like, I don't know when we're going to.
It's not about something that can be compromised.
Right. When we're going to talk anyone out of this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the Japanese were like, all right, look, a couple nukes got lit off. We're not going to win this one. Put your guns down. Let's start rebuilding. And then they put their shit down, and then they start selling us cars. Fine. This is not going to work that way. I don't know that there's a definitive end to this. It's just a slow bleed.
Sort of like how I believe baby corn is good and you think it's bad. And
everyone thinks it's bad. Everyone
there's
hates,
a few vocal baby corn lovers out there.
Everyone hates baby corn.
It's not true.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Baby corn.
Baby corn in a can? What?
Sure.
Is it in a can or is it on a cob?
Oh my God! I've never seen it on a cob. That would be fucking.
What do you mean?
Cute.
It's always on a cob.
Baby corn in a can.
It's always on a cob. It's
right, but
it comes from a can, but it lives on a cob.
But when you buy it, is it in the can? Or?
Yeah, it's in the can, or it's at a salad bar. I mean, it probably came from a can.
I don't think I've ever eaten a
It's
baby
the
corn.
part of Chinese food you pick out. It's rare that you really do the segregation thing with the Chinese food where you go, this I'll slide off
the
one side.
It's not only in Chinese food, it's also in salad bars.
I'm going to research this. I'm going to eat baby corn
Let
versus
us
regular
know.
corn, and the next time I come back, I'm going to give you my feedback.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to research this thing.
The fact that
He's on it.
you've reached a ripe old age of 40 and no baby corn is past your lips is a bad sign for baby corn.
Bad sign for baby corn. I got to give him that.
Yeah.
That being said, it's never too late to get baby corn a try.
That's right. I appreciate his open-mindedness.
I would love to try
some
me some
people
baby
in the Middle
corn.
East could learn from that.
All right, nobody
I'm saying
puts baby corn
this is
up
our
on a shelf.
Religious war.
Yes.
There's no changing our minds.
There's no compromise. Yes, there's nothing you can do.
One of us is right, and there's you.
I think the people speak and have spoken when it comes to baby corn.
More people
Bryan
thought
and
the
I
world was
disagree
flat.
on many things, but the baby corn is not.
Yeah, baby corn is terrible.
It's terrible.
Did you
What's
say bald
good
corn?
about
Say
it?
bald corn.
What is so bad about it?
Thank you.
Well, okay, it's corn where you eat the cob. That's what's bad about it.
Fun.
Oh, it's like that little hors d'oeuvre gimmick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I had a couple of those.
And?
Yeah, they're okay in a pinch. I wouldn't. As far as regular corn versus baby corn, I got to go regular corn.
Listen,
But they're taking it further and saying baby corn is gross.
no, people don't like it. If you set out a salad bar, let's work this out.
Yeah.
You got a salad bar. You got your hard-boiled egg. You got your beets. You got your different varieties of lettuce. You got your beans, including garbanzo and whatnot.
Yep.
You got your croutons, your cheese,
yep.
things like that. Trying to think what else. Tomato.
Some olives.
Olives. I like a black olive.
We should
Pickles.
rank everything in a
Pickles.
salad bar.
Cucumbers.
Yep.
I'm saying if you lay out 12, 15 items at a salad bar, baby corn is a distant. It's a Zola Bud-esque.
Good call.
Anyone know who Zola Bud is?
Wasn't she the marathoner?
She was the barefooter
Yeah.
who she ran in the Olympics.
Oh, that's right. She tripped.
Somebody tripped
Oh, yeah,
her.
she ran into somebody.
And she came in last, but I mean,
Yeah.
dead last, like several hundred yards. Or maybe she just stopped and started crying. The baby corn
More
just
delicious
cried
baby
next
corn
to the
for
sneeze
me.
guard. All right.
When I come upon a salad bar with baby corn, I feel like I've found a good salad bar.
So you just go ahead and load up on the
I
baby
do,
corn for
that's
somebody comes in
right.
and just scavenges it all up.
Actually, I never have to worry about that.
I would argue that you have difficulty finding baby corn at finer restaurants.
I 100% agree with that. I'm trying not to
Thank you.
exaggerate, but I feel like I've only seen baby corn discarded. You know what I mean? Like from
I've never
Chinese
seen it
food.
consumed. I've
Yeah,
seen
mostly
it-
on the edge of plates.
The Chinese use it as a sort of packing
Oh, is
styrofoam
it
to
their
like.
parsley?
It's their way. No, it's their way to fill out a plate without anyone consuming it. It's probably cheap. It's abundant where they're from. They know the round aisle eat anything, and they just throw it in the wok. It takes up room. It displaces all the chicken.
It's almost a scam.
It's a scam.
It's a filler.
It's tonnage. It's filler.
Yeah.
That's right. It's corn byproduct.
Yeah.
Brought to you by small corn, not big corn.
See, Allison, you really didn't like it, did you?
I do like it. I did, and I do. And look at everyone with their heads down.
How do you eat
Cameramen,
it?
people in the other room. Do you all hate baby corn too?
Yes. Do you eat it with a knife?
No, you eat it with your fingers. You can eat it with your
But at that same,
you don't do that.
Is that
You
your
can just-
favorite thing at the salad bar, the baby corn?
No, it's not my favorite thing, but I like it.
So it's on the bottom of your
No.
things, and you
No,
like it,
I
but it's
really
on
like
the
it.
bottom of
All
things
right,
that you
let's
like.
be prepared to be outraged. Avocado versus baby corn. Dawson, brace yourself.
All right, look.
You like avocado or what?
No,
you have to,
I feel like avocado is overrated, first of all.
Wow.
I'm sorry,
Wow.
Dawson.
All right,
I
hold
love...
on, God. Hold on a second.
Uh-oh.
You're
I can't.
you're on
This is like a fart I can't stuff back in my butt.
A ship is sinking. You're on a dinghy. You can only take one vegetable with you. You can only save one vegetable.
All right.
Is it baby corn or is it avocado?
For all of
They're both
mankind?
crying on the deck. That's all you can take. Yeah.
God dang, it's a tough.
And this is just... I don't mean to
It's not
not
that
answer.
tough.
I've got some questions.
Yes.
Are we looking at what will sustain me for longer?
Just you.
Just what I
you
want. Oh
Yes.
my God, baby corn.
Over avocado.
Yes.
Scurvy.
Wow. Okay. What about
Later, husband.
What about tomato?
Baby corn.
Over the tomato?
That's right.
All right. Now we're getting some deadly ground. Asparagus.
Ooh.
Yeah. Baby corn doesn't make your wee smell weird.
I know, and I'm torn because I do like to smell my piss after, but I'm taking baby corn.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna need therapy after this
Oh
show.
yeah, me too. All right. I'm just gonna keep pressing forward here.
Okay, you can
I'm just gonna
waterboard me with your words.
I'm throwing,
going with
I'm
baby
throwing out
corn.
a wild card here. Garbanzo.
Baby corn.
All right. Now we're getting in. Now I'm gonna go. How about this? How about a Rainier cherry? That's the best thing God ever created besides
Not-
Stone Cold. Second only Stone Cold Steve Austin, a
You know
Rainier
what?
cherry.
You know what would give the baby corn a run for its money on my salad?
Mm.
Hearts of palm.
Oh,
hearts of palm. I dig
no,
that.
No.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely a heart of palm.
I can see this is a chasm that we're never going to bridge.
And yet I spent years hating hearts of palm. If it's too vinegary, it still makes me kind of want to barf. But otherwise, I like it.
What about artichoke hearts over baby corn?
Baby corn.
Oh.
Really, I like an artichoke heart from an actual artichoke, but the kind at the salad bar, you take a bite into it, and it's like there's a cactus in my mouth.
All right, over baby corn.
I just like it.
All right, so there's no.
I prefer to jicama.
And then the bizarre hearts of palm is the only thing that could possibly give it a run for the money. And I don't even know where you get a heart. That to me, hearts of palm is a lateral. The baby corn and the hearts of
They're
palm
very
are
similar.
the two. What are you putting these out for?
Yeah.
For me.
Okay.
You're the one.
All
I'm
right.
the one.
Have fun in the asylum. I was doing a show with Drew earlier today. I was doing our show, and he was talking about. He said this innocuous thing about Amanda should do
It was like
what
maybe
Amanda
it's time
wants
to
to
leave
do.
her alone, and hopefully she'll get help if she needs it or something like that.
Yeah, and then she tweeted back, called him ugly.
Yeah. Leave me alone. I think you're ugly or something like that.
Right. Except for, here's the thing. When you're calling people ugly, and the people you called ugly before that were like Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, then you want to get on that list.
Yeah.
That's her ugly list.
Right.
It's like that Twilight Zone
True.
episode where they thought
Eye of the Beholder.
Right. There you go. So if they're going to, make fun of someone, if they called, the last person they called ugly was Danny DeVito, and then they're calling you ugly, you go, well, maybe I should drop a few. But if she calls everyone ugly,
Right.
she calls beautiful people ugly.
That's like your theory about how you shouldn't be put off from sleeping with someone if they slept with like a male model before you.
Right. And along the lines of you should have assholes think you're an asshole.
Yes.
That's a good time saver. Like you want people who are truly assholes to think you're an asshole to leave you alone.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't want assholes to like you. You think you want everyone to like you.
Right.
Assholes, next thing you know, you're golfing with an asshole. Right, Stone Cold?
Hate that.
You got it.
You learned that at the Groundlings. Yes,
Stone Cold Steve Austin, do you err more on the side of wanting assholes to think you're an asshole or wanting everyone to like you? I'm more in the latter camp.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. I don't know. I'd rather people like me as long as they like me for who I am. I ain't gonna try to be anything different. So if they like me, that's cool. If they think I'm an asshole, more power to them. So I'm just, I don't know. I'm kind of just more in tune, I would have to say, just in being myself and let them go accordingly. And at the end of the day, who gives a shit?
So, Allison, you're saying you want to be universally loved, yet you make your proclamations about baby corn, which you know are turning America against you. I find that an interesting dichotomy.
I don't know if you'd go so far as to say it turns America against her, would you?
I'm
maybe a little strong.
I'm understating the problem.
He's in the process of turning America against me. That's the thing.
Problem.
He's saying America was already against her, right?
That's right.
For my views on architects, this is insane.
No.
I will not stand for this.
All right, what else we got?
The NSA director says a plot against the New York Stock Exchange, a plot to bomb the New York Stock Exchange, was foiled thanks to their surveillance.
Well, now now we have to come up with all this shit we've done that we didn't tell us about.
Yeah, it's like and it's impossible to know whether this is true or not.
Well, it's also what is foiled. You know what I mean? Like, how far along are we talking about? Did you intercept an email from some 19-year-old with a fucking axe to grind, who was here on a college visa, who was, with drunk texting or something?
It'd be a good idea.
Yeah, right. Or did we catch guys with, explosives and backpacks heading in an unmarked van toward the stock exchange? Like, look, maybe they did, maybe they didn't. We're going to hear about all the stuff. I don't really care about the whole NSA listening in part. People always explain to me why I should care about it, but as I say all the time,
people are really upset when they encounter people who aren't that upset.
Look, there's plenty to be upset about as it pertains to the government. This is their attempt to try to prevent another 9/11. And if that's their attempt, and a few people, a few narcissists have a few emails read and things like that along the way, so be it. As I said, when my twins were born, they were both assigned a 7 or 9 digit number, whatever it was. I think it's a 9-digit number. That's called a Social Security number. They literally get assigned a number. You're born in this country, you get a number, and that's the government following you via that number. That number must be written on every application, every attempt to get a license of any kind, every medical form, everything. So they're pretty aware of who's running around and what they're doing. And again, it's one big fat rule. You could get back to the Bay a lot faster if you drove 100 miles an hour in your Suburban, but you're going to get pulled over and probably get arrested. There's a rule. And if you want to ride with your seatbelt off, there's another ticket. And if you're talking on your device and it's not hands-free, there's another ticket. And if you're smoking and ashing out the window, there's another ticket. If you don't have a front license plate, it's another ticket. If you have an illegal limousine tint on your side windows, there's another ticket. And if your kid's in the back seat and under 65 pounds and not properly fitted into a child seat, there's another ticket. So we got some rules. We got 200,000 just pertaining to the automobile alone. I only gave you 150,000 of them because I was trying to make a point and save time, and because brevity is the soul of wit. That was only one nostril working on that one.
I could tell you.
But the point is, they know what you're up to. At least they're trying, in this case, to prevent things, and I'm fine with that. Now, when they start, singling out journalists whose political views don't jibe with theirs, and then, then trying to, leak things or something, now we have an issue. The general, we want to look for words like Al-Qaeda, bomb, and explosives, and, they have their keywords. I'm fine with that. And if you think about it, do you guys send any emails where you jokingly talk about taking down the Statue of Liberty?
Not anymore.
I don't call any of my buddies infidels just as kind of a goof. Yeah. Things like that. As I say all the time, who do you know? Do you know anybody who's had their door kicked in and their computer confiscated?
No one knows anyone.
Hey, Adam, think about getting all the infidels together to watch some football this weekend.
Poker night?
That sounds like the bomb.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be a good old time. We're going to
the
house down.
The Raiders are going to wage a jihad on the Raiders. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, you still got that white house, your house painted white. We're going to tear that thing down, man.
Yeah, there you go.
Tear down the White House.
Yeah, it's a capital idea.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm. And there you go. Yeah.
Trying to make some.
All right. I wish. Look, people will explain to me why I should care more. When I see the government, when I see them attempting to do something, I don't care how bad they fuck it. Look, I had my 7-year-old twins try to wash my truck over the weekend. They fucked it up more than they helped it, right? They're squirting the hose at each other. They're fucking rubbing the same spot over and over again. When they take the spritzer thing, they push it up against the thing and spritz it. They don't hold it a normal spritz. When does the spritz distance get worked out in a young child's mind? I always said to hold it back. Then they hold it back 4 feet and it falls on the ground. No, put it up. Then I tried to get the bucket going with the suds, but they're putting everything into the bucket and they're making some bouillabaisse of chemicals. They're putting the rim cleaner in with the suds. They fuck things up. But they were trying to help Daddy clean the truck.
You're saying that's our government?
No. Here's what I'm saying. Yes, what I'm saying is they were trying to help Daddy clean his diesel dually that you can see over there if you want to see a nice truck, crew cab, Ford F-350. Anyway,
you like that power stroke on the Duramax?
Well, I had Gale Banks breathe on the turbocharger, so I got a lot of horsepower coming out of the thing. But the point is this. They did a super shitty job, but their heart was in the right place. Well, not really. They wanted $12 that Daddy had promised them. Daddy's not paid them because they did a shitty job, but they were trying to help Daddy clean his truck.
Yeah.
When the government starts fucking with its citizens, giving out, when they take a whole bunch of assholes from high school and say, go up in the hills and look for every car that's, by the way, an automatic and put in park, and look for everyone whose wheels aren't turned in at more than 30 degrees on any grade that's more than 4 degrees and give them an $80 ticket. That's the government fucking with us, and that's the government I hate. When they're trying to help clean Daddy's truck, oh, fuck it. Even if they do a shitty job, fuck it.
Now let's talk about limo tint for 1 second, because I never had any feelings about it really until the other day. I was on the road and I was getting this claustrophobic feeling because I couldn't tell whether traffic was beginning to back up or not. And I realized it's because there's this opaque vehicle in front of me that's not a van, it's a car with limo tint. And then I started noticing how much I rely on being able to look through the car to see what the traffic in front is doing.
Yes.
And then I thought, is that why limo tint is illegal?
No.
Oh.
That's the name of a black porn star from the 90s, by the way. Ever worked limo tint?
He's a real pro.
Yeah, total pro. He'll be missed. He will be missed.
And if you have that opaque, tint, then aren't you always more at risk of being rear-ended? The limo tint was.
The tint is there. And you can do your back windows, but you can't do the driver's side or the passenger side window.
So what I'm getting upset with is actually legal.
Yes. What you can't have is the tint on your side window because you could be a gangbanger. You could be sitting in there with your Mac 10 on your lap and sitting next to a cop car, and they couldn't see what you were doing on your car. Except for,
you could do it out the back window.
Yeah, you'd have to have some of your Crip or Blood or whoever was in your particular gang go sit in the boot. You know what I mean? Yeah. But the cops want to see when they're coming up to the car, they want to be able to look in and see what's going on in the car.
Well, I do too. I want to see the
you want to look through the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I feel that way about like all the big SUVs and all the stuff that's out there where I can't see around.
Drives me nuts.
I do my braking based on the car that's in front of the car that's in front of me, which is not a great recipe, but that's how I do it. I'm like you.
But you get mad when you're driving, like to your point, when you're behind that car, and I'm driving, like you said, through that car, and the car that I'm right behind, there's a 30, 40-foot gap. And I'm looking through that windshield thinking, all right, asshole, pull up.
Right.
But it's one of those cushion drivers.
Yes.
So I'm looking at where I'm at, but I'm also looking through at what this idiot's doing, and that angers me.
Yeah.
Yes. No, let me say this. Especially in traffic, there's a rule, and it's a stupid rule, but it's something like, 10 feet for every 10 miles an hour you're traveling.
In motion, yeah.
Or 20 feet or something insane. Now, if everyone did 20 feet for every whatever you're moving in Los Angeles, I'd be up my mom's cunt. That's how far fucking back I'd go. It wouldn't even just be on the freeway. Time would go backward. Yeah. I would literally go back up my mom's coos. That's where I would go if everyone. So fuck that rule. That's right, Mom. Fuck that. Everyone accordion up. Would you please move on fucking up, and it's all pay attention, but move it on up.
But those cushion drivers, especially when you pull up at a stoplight and you're trying to come out of an intersection, get in a turn lane, and the dickhead is 30, 40. You think, oh, you self-serving bastard, pull up so I can get out the damn way before I get rear-ended here.
They leave you in the fucking middle. Yeah. Yes, they leave you in the
Hello, there's other people on the damn road.
PSA. Come on. Cushion drivers.
All right, cushion drivers, it's time for you motherfuckers to just get off your brakes and edge on up to that car in front of you, because believe it or not, there's other motherfuckers on the road who are trying to get somewhere. They're trying to get to a job so they can pay their bills. They're trying to pick up a loved one over at the daycare. Or maybe they're going to pick up their kids at school. They had a great day at school, trying to get that education. You've already given them that first square meal before you dropped them off, so you didn't have to shell out taxpayers 33 cents to feed that little bastard. So you're doing the right thing. Everybody, ease on up there. Remember, there's other people on the road. Don't be a cushion driver. Put your foot on the goddamn. I've just totally fucked that up.
No, you're good.
No,
we can
good.
fix this in post.
No, we'll dig it out. It's good.
We can make it better.
No, you got it.
All right, but anyway, back on that train of thought. Come on, everybody. We got places to do. We got places to go. We got things to do. Haul ass. Be safe.
I don't like the be safe part. Let's try it again.
All right, everybody. Speed up. Lessen the cushion. Haul ass. Try to be safe.
No. Let's. I don't want to put words in your mouth. Haul ass. Shake your ass, or I'll shake it for you.
And that's the bottom line. Thank you. It took a tag team to do it. I got stumped on the cushion driver. I blew it.
No, it's all right. That's all right. You know what it is? It was too close to you.
Yeah.
You were too passionate.
It was. It was.
Personally,
I started reliving this whole thing.
No.
I started sweating bullets.
This was like your son
I was reaching
playing,
for my seatbelt. I gotta put this motherfucker
like your son playing quarterback in crunch time. You're running out in the field. You're losing your mind. It was too close. You're too passionate about the fucking cushion drivers.
I'm going to counseling after this.
Yeah.
Straight to counseling.
That's right. Hopefully without that pad between the car in front of you and yours. All right. Let's bring it home, baby girl.
That's the news. I'm Allison Rosen. Zip it, cunts.
That was the news with Allison Rosen.
All right. I want to thank David Wild for coming in here today. I want to thank Stone Cold Steve Austin. Caroline's shows always sell out at Caroline's. We're doing a live podcast over there July 18th through the 20th, so get those tickets. Irvine, come out tonight, Wednesday night. See us on stage. Vancouver, me, stand-up, Commodore Ballroom, July 26th. Go to adamcarolla.com, find out those tickets. Wiltern, me and the great Jay Moore together again on stage at the Wiltern Theater. And again, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Redneck Island. New episodes Saturday nights, 9 p.m. CMT, and the